Welcome back, everyone, to another Saturday live stream. Look what I got. B doubles. Let's see who's here. We got Susan Arthur, who got here early enough to open the doors and turn on the lights. Thanks, Susan. Redbeard is here. Lobo 1G. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is here in the Discord with me.
Hey, he's back, everybody.
Let's see here. Thor is here. Did you get some sleep, Thor?
King with a super sticker.
Yeah. Let's see. Pugwash. Awesome. It is kind of early for you, both of yous. Actually, earlier for Pugwash by an hour. Deepak Prabhakara. Deepak, welcome. And Postek TV, and of course, Trucker King. He is here. All right. Let me fix my phone quick. Nick Forrest is here. Where do you find those running lights that go up around the trim of your truck? They are not in the upgrade. Well, you have to buy them. Got a few hours in between shows. Awesome. Nightbot is here. Watch your P's and Q's. Turn off your caps lock and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Nick, I'm going to let somebody else answer to the actual question, but you can buy them in the workshop or the marketplace on Steam. That's what I did. They are available. They were I'll let somebody else explain it. I want to get going because I got some ground to cover here, and my clock's not running. So that's who's here so far. We got 21 peeps. Keith Searcy is here. Knee High Sniper, our top ATS driver for August. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for January last year. Isabella Hagloff, Pilot Bro 39. I'm not sure Pilot is here with us. He said something about a movie. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is here, as you already know. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February, I hope is lurking. Bill Welburn, Nicholas, Triple XN, a little early in the morning for him. Trucker King 2010, just made his presence known. Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May, is here. XLT 588 Gaming, Silent Dilemma, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas. Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for December. Tasmified, Picard Gaming, Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July, Pugwash, Purdy the Parrot, Big Dave KF, Asgard Grenth, aka Wim, our top ATS driver for September and November, and our top ETS2 driver for October. That's a mouthful. Okay, so as you can see, I've got B doubles. Tankers. So we're going to grab something. We're going to grab it from here. For those of you who were in the members only live stream earlier today, this is where I delivered. Now I've got my tankers. First time I just bought these. And I'm sitting over the check-in point. I'm going to grab a load if it's still available. To Reno. So that's our route. We're going to head south into Idaho, and then south into Nevada, and then west to Reno. We're going to get going here pretty quick. A movie. What movie can beat your show? I know, right? I think it's I think it's quality time with the wife. That's important. Well, the whole family, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Actually.
says. Oh. Ace the driver too says hi.
Well, hello there, Ace. Haven't seen you in a week or two. Let's get it. And that just turned us around, which is convenient. Oh, what are we hauling? Diesel. We're our own rolling fuel station.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you need fuel along the way, just hook it right up.
So, let's see. I know where we're going. I've got my little mini GPS in the dashboard. Now, one thing I'm not going to refer to it too much, but one thing I do need to do or plan on, and I'll do that here in just a moment. We'll pull up here and stop. I need to look at the map to plan where I'm going to stop for the 10-hour break.
Ace the driver says, nice to see you got a B double tanker. You can't go to Kansas with it, right?
Right. Yeah, there's only a few states, northern states, where you can use that. So wait, how much time do I have left on the clock? Let me see. 7 hours, so I need something within 5 hours. 6 times 5 is 30, so about 300 miles. That's not it. I probably won't need fuel. That's 268. But if I do need fuel, $353. I'm going to assume I'm not going to make it that far. What did I say I had? 7 hours? Yeah, that's a bit too close for comfort. Here we go. We'll just go here. We'll just plan on this. 4.5 hours, 268 miles. And then we can do the rest of the run tomorrow. So this load, ooh wee, 75,000 pounds of diesel with these two trailers. No wonder I'm having trouble pulling forward. Ooh, I have to stop? Really? Maybe because I'm really heavy and I need to check it. There we go, 113,514 pounds total in this truck. This is the newly released Kenworth T680 Next Gen, the 2022 model year. I've got a 510 horsepower PACCAR motor in this. Pretty sure that's what I got. We are running hardcore mode, so I've got fatigue turned on and a few other things turned on. So I will be stopping to rest, and I will be watching my fuel economy. As a matter of fact, let me reset the trip meter. Oops, not here. There we go. Nothing like getting yourself distracted. Whew. We're at the low end of the power range.
I have to hope you don't have any steep ramps.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad on this trip.
Or says, remember to stop and look both ways before crossing the railroad tracks.
Oh, that's right. See, I don't have proper hazmat training, even though I know that. So for things like that, you got to build in a little extra time into your route planning. Ah! Welcome to the adventure. I can't quite make out who that is. Starts with a V.
I didn't get a good enough look at it to make out the pronunciation.
Yeah, something is back or something or other. So yeah, I changed the sound effect for that for a subscription. I had forgotten actually. I'm like, well, who the hell's blowing their horn at me? It was a new subscriber. That's who.
Says, sorry I'm late. Michaela's in the hospital with RSV.
Man, you just can't catch a break.
Fix's Pack is in the house.
Hey, welcome back to the stream. Jeez.
Thanksgiving and is still recovering from it, he says.
Wow. It seems to be going around.
Williams is here.
Hey, Willie. So let me do a fuel economy check while I'm thinking about it. 4.2 miles per gallon, but we just did a little hill climbing. Now I think we're going to drop a little. One of the very few times that I ever came this way, it was in winter. I was driving up that hill, and it was snowing. It was a little uncomfortable.
Or ask, what is RSV?
It's a respiratory virus, I believe. Deborah Shatford, welcome to the adventure.
Yep, Ricard answered respiratory virus.
Yeah, I don't know the official name.
Willie says it's cold tonight, 20 degrees.
Yikes.
That's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Lurch lives in Wisconsin. Don't talk to him about cold until it gets 20 below.
The temperature hasn't been that bad. Wind chill, yeah. East Thursday is still battling the cold after this week.
That's no fun. Look at those mountains off in the distance. I just love views like that. That's actually what it looks like here in the Las Vegas Valley. But on the other side of the Las Vegas Valley, we got some mountains with snow on them. Let's see if we must have hit Idaho. I wasn't paying attention. Should have crossed into Idaho at the summit of that hill back there. And for those of you who are just getting in, we are hauling a double tanker load of diesel. 75,000 pounds of diesel. I don't know how many gallons that is, but it's a lot. You could divide that by 8. And that would tell you how many gallons.
Pancake Man and Tyler Thompson are in the house.
Hey guys, welcome.
Card says RSV stands for respiratory syncytial virus infection.
Yeah, what he said. Another scale. This one is open. Oh, this is the one you got to get off the way off. Well, he burned off some fuel, I guess. 113,000 pounds now. I wouldn't have thought we'd burn off that much. How are we doing on time? 3 hours. And how long until we hit the hour and 42 minutes? So we are running a little behind. We do have another option before that, if need be. So we'll take another look as we pass Idaho Falls. Let's see, we got this rest area. Yeah, we should be fine.
For anybody on the farm, Thor shouts, incoming.
I don't think there's anybody over there.
Bostic says, pretty sure if the Swifty counter was higher than 0, there'd be more likes.
I'll just have to live without the likes. I don't like... I had a Swifty earlier today, and I was not okay with that, but it was my own fault. I guess I should have done a sound check.
I was going to say, I was hoping that came through.
Yeah, I had trouble hearing it.
Oh, it's meant to be one of those, like, sneaky salesman type.
Yeah, I get it.
Things.
Well, let me see if I can sneak in some shout outs. Cody Old, JJ Man, 1982. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay. We'll put that down.
3 is here. He says, watching.
Hey, dude. Speaking of Doom, did you get your merch? I think I sent you a hat. Oh, you probably already responded.
Adam Buser says, I am back.
Hey, Adam. All right, how we doing on time? 2 hours.
Doom says, got my hat. Great. Seeing 7 likes on my screen, but there's 31 of you watching. What's wrong with you people? Hit that thumbs up button.
You see that armored vehicle on top of that sign back there? That's there in real life. All right, I think we'll hit this rest area. Whoa, we're down to 2 hours and we're getting low on time. Or, I don't know if we can make. Yep, there's our first yawn. We'll just stop here.
William says hi.
Which William? Oh, that William. Hey, William. Yeah, this is going to be a little dicey. Should be able to park on the back here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Instead, I'll have to take up several rows. Okay, we're going to irritate some people with that. All right, let me do some shout outs here before we sleep. Nick Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for January and April last year. Ipswich, David H74, Matthew Roth, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Insane Sim Dude, Troken, Justin Burns, Douglas Williams, Lee Jenkins, JC Drives, Bruce A, Stobbs, Thomas Berger, a little early for him. Dark Storm, welcome to the stream. Tazzy 291, Johnny Hansen. It's a long list. I'll get to a few of these. But I did update the credits roll for at the end. So if you're on the shout outs list or any level of membership, look for your name. Live Hughes is here. Bogdan BD, Doom 3 is here. Jennifer Roth, Rick Rashid, Chris T, Robert Alexander, Andrew Black, Phantom 6767, Ryan. I will hold off there. Get to some more in a little bit. If you're wondering why I'm hollering people's names out, it's because they are members of Reefer Holler level or above. They get their name shouted out during every live stream. And Picard Gaming, 11 months of flatbedder. Awesome. Adam, we are hauling these B-double tanker trailers loaded with diesel from Butte, Montana to Reno, Nevada. And I thought I would tell you how many gallons this is. This may be a little off. 75,000 gallons of diesel is about, I'm sorry, 75,000 pounds of diesel is almost 9,400 gallons. So I don't know if that's accurate or not for these trailers. I do not know how much they hold. But diesel in most liquids weighs approximately 8 pounds per gallon. Well, let's see where we are before we roll out of here. Okay, we are between Idaho Falls and Pocatello. I no longer need that pin. And we are going to exit at Twin Falls and then head south into Nevada at Jackpot. Down to Interstate 80. Then we're going to take that all the way to Reno. By the way, where are we going in Reno? So we're getting off at the main exit. What are we going? Are we going to Peterbilt? We can't be right. Really? Peterbilt. I didn't even look at that. Sure enough, that's where we're going. Peterbilt. Okay. That's a new one on me.
You didn't think they would have their own supply of diesel?
No, actually. I don't. Can't imagine why they would. I mean, I guess they could have some. By the way, let's do a fuel economy check. 5.3 miles per gallon. It's creeping up there a little.
It says trailers like that are normally 10,000 gallon.
That's what I thought. For the pair or each? Or for the bigger one? Or are they the same? Yeah, I would have thought 10,000 gallons.
Triple XN says, I am back from quote unquote the underground. Had to promise him my soul to get back up, but that's a problem for future me.
I watched that video. That was, I mean, my jaw hit the desk. Like, what? Like you just felt the earth opened up and you fell in.
Card says, how much does the cargo weigh again?
75,000 pounds.
And then he clarifies with each.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Ooh-wee. I should have anticipated this curve.
On his last run, Thor got 8.4 miles per gallon.
Wow. Now I've done that in real life with a few loads. I strove for 8 miles per gallon, but usually it was closer to 7.5.
Adam says, every road that is not filled in, I managed to fill in every road in every state except Oklahoma and Kansas.
Wow. That's impressive. It's also hard to do, or it takes a lot of time. A lot of driving. Yeah, our fuel economy dropped back to 5.1. But now that we're up to speed and just going to cruise, we'll see if that gets better. So this is the rest area I was trying to get to.
Card says you have 10,564 gallons of diesel on your trailers.
Well, I come up with something somewhat less, but I was in a rush. And I used the flat 8 pounds per gallon.
And he says, I did the math. Our guy TV says hello, everyone.
Hey there. Haven't seen you in a bit.
says 1 gallon of diesel weighs 7.1 pounds.
Okay. That's a little bit less than what I'm... What's that?
And then he had said that I know that stuff off the top of my head.
Yeah. Hey, I thought I knew it. I guess we were always rounding up. I think aviation fuel weighs 8 pounds, or maybe milk. I don't know. Depends on the density of the liquid.
Ryan says, hey.
Hey, Ryan. But what is the deal here? I'm only doing 62 in a 75 or 70 zone, and I'm catching these guys. What is the deal?
Ryan says, where are you going?
Reno, Nevada. We are currently in Idaho. Coming up on Twin Falls.
The card says roads are icy. And Rick Rashid says, yo, 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 grandpa, boom, boom.
I'm surprised Rashid showed up. He was not impressed earlier today. Can we make it? Can we make it? Oh, we're making it.
He says, I am bored, so I came back.
Thanks. Whoa-wee. Right now, because these are liquid tankers, we should be sloshing back and forth. Because that's what happens. Although if it's tippy-top full, it might not do that quite so much. Oh, I had a chance to do some shout-outs just then, and I didn't do it.
She says you should get another cat.
I can't put the cat in this truck. The mod doesn't work for this truck.
And Ryan is wondering, does your MSI gaming desktop PCU or CPU overheat?
Not at the moment. I did have a problem with that after I added my new video card. because the new video card that I got generates more heat, and this cabinet didn't have, it only has one exhaust fan, so it wasn't blowing enough air. So what I've done is I've taken the side cover off, and I've got an external fan over here blowing to my PC over there just to help circulate the air. But don't let that concern you. If you buy whatever kind of computer you buy, it will have adequate air circulation, or should have adequate air circulation from the day you get it. My problem is as a result of upgrades that I did, without taking into account the additional heat generation.
Rashid says, I meant a real cat at home.
Oh, yeah, it's not really practical at the moment. You know, I kind of got grandfathered in with my kitty. But if I were to have another one, that would create an issue. But I miss my kitty.
You're scratching out the door wanting to be let in while you're trying to live stream.
No, I have the door open. He'd be able to come and go if he wants. I watch a few cat videos here and there to get my fix. I don't remember that satellite dish being there. I mean, not in real life and not even in the game. I guess I just never noticed. Think it'll change? I thought it would. We're going for it.
It says you need to fly more.
I do miss flying. But I got too many other things going on. Work, driving, farming.
Of course, he says farming. Blah.
Yeah, I'll be back. You're not fooling anyone.
So happy I quit, he says. Got so much more time on my hands now.
For SnowRunner?
Who is here?
Hey JJ, welcome back. Well, we lost momentum, but I think we are going a little uphill right now.
AJ Man says, not often I make it for 2 streams in a day.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Ryan watched one YouTuber had a cat in the truck, and the guy went out of the truck to do something, and the cat pushed the button to roll down the window and jump out of the truck.
I hope he got him back in the truck okay. That always scared me. My kitty jumped out one time when I got out to go back. I was hooking a trailer. I got out. I left the door open, but I didn't think he'd hop out because he was afraid of the sounds outside. The engine, I'm pretty sure my engine was running. He hopped out, and I just caught him out of the corner of my eye. And I scolded him. I said, "You get back in there!" And he hopped right back up inside. I'm so thankful, because if I hadn't seen him hop out, I might not have known for a while. I would have been devastated if I'd have found out later that I had drove away without him. Or worse, run over him with the truck. Welcome to Jackpot, Nevada. How many of you have seen my video when I was rolling into Jackpot from the south and there was an accident that had happened just before I got there? Yeah, I know Lurch did. You know, before I ever even got into trucking, I had seen some show, maybe it was a video, I don't know, but it might have been a TV show or some kind of documentary about a truck driver who had a cat in his truck. And I remember when I saw that, I thought, geez, I never would have thought that that would be a thing. But his cat got out, and this is why I was always afraid of this. His cat got out, and I don't remember if he didn't realize it at first or if he realized it but couldn't find him, but he had to leave because he still had a job to do. And he was really devastated. But someone found the cat, and he was able to get back there and get the cat. Man, I always had that in the back of my mind when I had my kitty with me on the road. Which makes it all the more crazy that I left the door open when I got out.
She'd ask, are you getting the PMDG 777 for Flight Sim?
I don't even know what that is. I saw you make a comment about it earlier, but I don't know what it is. Is that some kind of a controller or software? What a cool view.
It says an airliner. Lance says, I think if it was me and I was in that situation, the kitty would be like my kid. My kid would come first, the job second.
You know, I've often had that mental exercise. What would I do if? And if he had gotten out and I knew it, I can't imagine leaving. I mean, I can, because you still got a job to do, but yeah, like a kid. Yeah, I'm glad I never had to struggle with that decision. That's a good point. Let me see if I can do a few shout outs, because I forgot to do it at the last couple of red lights. Ryan, I already did yours. Just that was the last one that I did. John the Bricklayer, the Driving Gamer, Lee01 Mister. Whoa, we were just doing 48 miles an hour. David Singh, 40 Pitzel, Vigner Hoxson. Man, we're struggling to get up this hill. CJ Johns 31, Oblivion. Keith Searcy. Is this Wells we're coming up on? Which means we're gonna be coming up on the interstate? Well, at least we're already doing the speed limit that's up ahead. Keith Searcy, did I say that already? Keith Searcy? Have I said Keith Searcy? How many times have I said Keith Searcy? James Brandt. Tari 263, Wolf Gaming. You know, I haven't seen Wolf in over a week, come to think of it. I heard he was having some computer issues. All right, here comes the hill. A steep one even. Oh, chugga, 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 chugga. We made it. Taurus F Ice Bear. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him in just a moment. Let me get through my gears. Missed one. Taurus F Ice Bear is our top ATS driver for June and our top ETS2 driver for August. Scale coming up. Vince Morris. Hey, we got a bypass. David C. Clive Hughes. Road Trip Nerd. Postech TV. Dr. Jones, our top ATS driver for July. Stiggy Stigs 122. So I think these B doubles are kind of neat.
Laura says, one of the first times my German Shepherd was with me in the car, she jumped out the window while waiting for a green light. Was lucky to grab her by her dog leash. No more than 12 weeks old.
Ooh. Gary. Lord Dragon, Noah Long, Dustin Simbro, Future Endeavored, Arnar Hoxon, Matthew Bright, Elliot Hollisey. Hey, Sound Fixes Pack, if you're still here. I saw your note about updating or changing the sound for the F-22, and I know this is one of the areas where that is. I never really even noticed a sound for that before, or I guess I didn't notice a problem, which doesn't really mean anything since I'm not an expert, but I mean, I've seen and heard plenty of jets go by, including the F-22. But I was confused by that because I didn't realize there was an issue. I was wondering if you could shed some light on that. There goes one over there. Well, I can't look at it. Better watch out, Rashid. Nightbot's gonna get you. We got about 4 hours of driving ahead of us. What do we got for time? 6 hours and change. We're good. As long as there are no delays. Now, I was thinking that I'll have time to do another load, a short one. But I don't know that I want to do it with these trailers. So, before Lurch reads that comment, I'd like you guys to think about what kind of a load should I do next. Nothing too terribly heavy. Oops. Like I've got a container trailer. I like to do container loads. Flatbed, dry van, reefer. What relatively short, like 300 to 400 mile long load would you like to see me do next? Out of Reno.
Okay, Sound Fixes is, yeah, there was a rare case where a jet was hidden inside a rock and had sound while idling there, so I fixed that problem.
What? How does that happen? Inside a rock and idling. Okay. That just raises a whole bunch of new questions.
JG Man says container load would be fun.
There's one.
Ramping Noob says Livestock.
Now there's one I haven't done in a while. Okay. I don't know if I have a livestock trailer in this profile, but I could rectify that. That wasn't even on my radar, but it is now.
Fix is added. I noticed that problem was there without mods.
Huh. Well, it is ATS, so I guess that's possible. I've seen some crazy things in ATS, like Nicholas XXXN's video that he posted earlier in the Discord today, when he wasn't it at a scale, a way station. Once you got done, you pulled forward, and then the earth opened up, and you fell through. That was crazy.
Pilot Bro is in the house.
Hey.
And Trucker King votes for Livestock.
There's two for livestock.
Jeremy Smith says hi.
Hello there, Jeremy. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome back, I should say.
Rapping Nerd says, can Lurch make the moo noises as well?
We all know he can. The question is, should he? That trailer that just passed, or that truck that just passed, had a trailer from Tyson Foods, which reminds me of a discussion that Picard Gaming and I were having last night. I think it was last night, we were talking about, because he does livestock, he hauls livestock in Minnesota, Nebraska area, and he was talking about, well, and Iowa, that he had delivered to a pork processing place in Storm Lake, Iowa. And I'm like, that sounds familiar. So I hopped into Google Maps, looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, I used to pick up loads of frozen turkey at a Storm Lake at Tyson Foods. But it was a different facility across the street from one another. So it was just kind of crazy that, he's hauling live hogs to a Tyson food processing place across the street from a Tyson Foods turkey processing place that I delivered or went and picked up several loads from 10 years ago. It's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it just seems like, hey, small world. It wasn't the same place, it was just right across the street. Same company, though. What's Ryan say?
How do you like the car mirror on a truck in the game?
How do I like what?
The car mirror.
Car mirror? Are you talking about that one right there? Oh, that my head is blocking? That one? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And to quote the horse in Ren and Stimpy cartoons, no sir, Don't like it at all. Now, I didn't do a very good job of quoting him, or sounding like him, but that's what I think of. I'm going a little fast. 5.5 miles per gallon. We are doing okay. I think we're going to have to stop for fuel, though. Oh, I know there's a fuel stop up ahead. I just don't know where. I don't remember where. We'll sort it out.
Any other votes out there for what Boomer should do next? Ryan says livestock. Well, that's 3.
Yeah, I think we'll be looking for livestock, and I don't have to. If I don't have one, I don't have to buy a trailer. I can just get on the freight market and use their provided trailer. I was watching another YouTuber's content, a young gal, she's got to be in her 20s, doing cattle hauling. She was driving truck, pulling live cattle. Basically the same type of thing that Picard is doing, as I understand it, except he's doing, well, different things. Picard, you doing all different things or just pigs? And so I was actually surprised, because it just doesn't seem like the kind of thing that a young woman would be doing, but she sure seemed to know what the heck she was doing. I was impressed.
Adam asks, are we there yet? Feels like a long time.
It is a long time. Listen, if you need to pee, I got a bucket in the back. Ooh, it's a little tight. Oh, I'm being passed by another tanker. That's a long tanker. Oh, here comes Trucker King. Hope he doesn't blow us off the road. There he goes. Well, I think we're just rolling into Reno. So I guess we'll go ahead and deliver, and we'll get fuel after. What's our fuel economy looking like? 5.6 miles per gallon. Pilot, didn't you tell me that was the magic number?
Or says, whether you like it or not, I have thrown a like at you.
Damn it.
And speak of the devil, he appears. Wolf says, "What's up?"
Hey, Wolf! Missed you last weekend or this past week. I know you clicked the interested button for a couple of convoys, but I didn't see you.
Ryan says, "I have a good idea."
Are you sure? What is it?
Pilot says 5.6 is quote unquote target, but above
Target.
that helps.
Yeah. Well, we just hit it.
Will says, "Yeah, got busy with other stuff and forgot." Happens at my age.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened to me when I was your age too. Chugging up the hill, chugging up the hill.
Wolf adds, "Like it was that long ago."
What, 9 years? Hey, this is my lane. Get out of it. See, those are the people you gotta watch out for in your mirrors. That is a real thing too.
Get out of my lane, you idiot.
Yes. Now this, because we've got 2 lanes here, and we've got to turn right into the Peterbilt place. I need to straddle the lanes so that nobody comes up on the left and nobody comes up on the right, hopefully, while I do this.
Yeah, hopefully.
Where am I going with this? Must be round back. I've never delivered to a Peterbilt before. Kenworth I have. Pretty sure this is the first Peterbilt place. I'm taking the outside. There it is. Good thing I took the outside. That's a tight curve to make. That's not going to work. There we go. All right, 807 miles it says. And it did turn me around. Okay. But you know what I'm going to do to get out of here? I'm going to back up a bit because I got to make that turn and I got to make it wide.
Adam says, "I will do the same thing or else make a U-turn twice."
That could work. We're going to take this really wide. We got close to that fence. Can we make it out the gate? We made it out the gate. All right. And that's how you do that. Use all of the available space.
Yeah, I just follow where the tires go.
Yeah, those markings on the pavement actually are a big help. But how many of you would have thought to take the outside entrance? In other words, go in through the out gate. Because you just don't know where you're going to be going. So that's why I did that. Okay. I want to check and see, what did I get in case nobody else looked. Susan is running runs. That's awesome, Susan. You got a nice long one. And so did Retherby. So I'll get to Ryan in just a minute. I got a 5. I got 5 stars for that. How about that? I'm sure it had something to do with the weight. $807 miles, but it's really heavy. 75,000 pounds. No fines. 5 stars. And let me look at it here in Trucky. See what it says for stuff. So the mass rating was 11.9. That's a lot. Fuel economy, -8. I can't tell if it's a 16 or an 18.8. But yeah, 5 stars. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Yeah, well, hand grenades, horseshoes, and skunks. I've never heard the and skunks before. It's always been atom bombs. Why don't you do a poll on what you do next haul on YouTube? Well, if you mean like a poll for the live stream, well, I couldn't because I was driving. So I just would ask. And then I guess I could do an actual poll, but that's something I have to do when I'm not streaming. Okay, so I got to find a place to rest. Oh, look, there's a place to rest. But I got to get rid of this trailer first. We will dismiss this trailer. And do I have... I do not. I do not have a... What do you call it?
Livestock trailer.
Thank you. One of those. Also, while I'm here, I may as well take a look and see, do I have any maintenance issues I can get resolved?
Shout outs to finish up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to do another load. But yes, I do need to do that. Let's
Step away a moment, I'll be
see.
right back.
Okay, got a little engine damage and transmission damage, so we'll take care of that. Oops, I already clicked on that. Doesn't seem to change the percentage of damage in the list. Still says 1% on there. guess I don't really need to back up. I'm just bobtailing and park right here. Let's advance the time and sleep, and I will do some more shout outs. Elliot Hallisey, Jose Lima, Colin Percival, Greg Ulray, Pancake Man. Let's look at the job market. Actually, I want to look at the map first. I always like to look and see how am I doing on percentage explored. I did uncover a little bit of roads here today. I don't know if I did anywhere else, but yeah, 58.39% of the whole map. Michael Ketchum, let's look at external contracts and see if there are any livestock. Oh, I guess I could click on this, couldn't I? There we go. No loads in external contracts. So freight market, how about that? Reno. Nada. Carson City, nope. Winnemucca. Elko. Tonopah. Ely. Pioche. Wow. Who's got livestock? Don't make me have to go look at the content browser thing. Who has this cargo going out? This part is, wow, really? But didn't I click on Elko? As out and in. Jesse 2670, Andrew Moore, Exotic Gaming, Bob B, watching YouTube, Randy Disher. Huh. We might have to, well, there's a bunch of them up here. Okay. I hate to teleport, but let's have a look. Wenatchee, no. Yakima, there's one. To Colville. It is live cattle. Okay. We'll quick travel to Yakima. I like Yakima. It is the Palm Springs of Washington. How do I get what menu? Redbeard 429, Michael Vidberg, British Gamer Graham, Texas Boy KC09, Clearbreak X, Matthew Walter. Ooh, I got to get fuel.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, we're at a truck stop.
Menu.
Yep. I just asked her which menu is she talking about. Jared, Carlos DiGiaco, Fire Rat, Modern Outdoors, Big Dog Gaming. The menu is just in. You talking about
Content browser?
Content browser? Go to company browser. This one? Strong Sassy Sadie, G-Man, Nola Pla, Gaming Cakes, Red Car Curtis Gaming, Waya Korn Kumsap, Whitby Gaming, Timothy Johnson, Jay's Wheelie, Crustal Foozle, Mr. Jacob Morales, Captain Ticklefinger, Matthew Van Ness, FTG Mike B, Rolling Stone 51. So, yes, I've never seen that before. I thought I showed this to you before when we were doing the All Europe Challenge. I think I showed it during a stream. You go to Content Browser here, and then go to Company Browser. You could also go to Trailer Listings, I think. Is that the one? No, not what I'm looking for. Oops. Not that either. But if you go to content browser, company browser, now you can look and see what kinds of loads, like if you're looking for, like I'm looking for cattle loads, livestock, okay? I know that I can find loads, not absolutely, but at least have the possibility of finding a load anywhere there's a green. That means they send loads out. If it's red, it means they receive that type of load. And in this case, Yakima, they both send and receive cattle or livestock. So that gives you an idea of where you might be able to find it. So by looking at this, I knew that Yakima, Wenatchee, Colville, Spokane, and even Kennewick, they have the potential for live cattle loads, whereas Pendleton does not. So then you go to the job market and you go to freight market or cargo market, click on that city, and then you can go up here and select livestock because we're just looking for livestock. And now it'll only show livestock loads. Like there's currently none available in Kennewick, and that's what it means, availability. So Seattle and Tacoma were two others. So right now, the only one I find is this one out of Yakima going to Colville. So we're going to take that. It is 271 miles. Picking it up at the DFA south of town.
Ryan says, I wish he could drive into the repair shop in the game.
Zero, Semper Bufo, the Gigliottis. That might be kind of neat.
Adam says, is there a company browser in real life when looking for loads?
There might be. I don't know. I've never seen one. When I was looking on load boards, oh, I came down the wrong lane. Dang it. Oh, well, I'll just turn around. I was looking based on the city that I was looking for a load out of. And you can use that Convoy browser or that browser thing for that too. I would look for a specific city and then see what kind of freight. Now, that was on the company load board. I would imagine on a load board for anybody, owner operators, you probably could sort it by freight type because you may only have a flatbed. So you probably have to filter it by flatbed loads. I'm sure that capability is there. In fact, I'm positive. Picard would know for sure. Yeah, Thor. That's the only kind of cattle I've hauled is frozen cattle. That's awesome.
Soundfixes asks, is there a way to set a nickname in chat, or are we all stuck with our channel names?
Channel names, as far as I know. You could always change your channel name, but I can understand why you wouldn't.
Tyler says, how much longer?
Is it past your bedtime, Tyler? I don't know. So it's it's 30, an hour and a half in. And actually, I was hoping to already have this load by now. Probably a half hour.
I guess folks, Boomer is in a weird mood tonight.
I'm having fun. Leave me alone.
I said I could turn off the lights and hopefully that would shut the birds up to do the reading chat. And he says, I'm not sitting on the same couch.
Yeah, it just kind of struck me because he was going to join me and turn out the lights. I'm like, well, I'm not sitting on the same couch as you.
Ipswich says, good stream so far.
Thank you, Ipswich. Oh, no, we're not turning here.
Tyler says, Mo, it is not. Adam says the trip can take as long as it takes. If you're stopping, add a few minutes per stop and see how much longer it takes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I already forgot how far this load goes. 237 miles? Yeah, maybe 20 minutes. That depends on how much I ramble. Especially at the end, I have a tendency to do that.
TK says, I'd be okay with driving in the shops as long as the weight doesn't become as realistic as well.
Yeah, and he doesn't mean like how much it weighs weight. He means the waiting time, because it's horrible in real life. Hours, if you're lucky, it's only hours. It could be days. Grim Reaper, Tyler Thompson, Bosnia H, Fata Belly, Indiana Hoosier, Sean Delaney, VOJT33W, Tilmo, because I don't know how to say that. Horhita Russo, oh, the green light.
You're not turning. Or did you correct that already?
Yeah, that was the previous intersection.
Wolf says, what? You ramble?
In other news, I like coffee. Shocking news, shocking development. Union Gap, this is a suburb of Spokane, or Yakima rather. Tacos, I like tacos.
Wolf says, I just finished a cup.
Miguel 2 Hip 36. Sherm. I'm going to read that next one later. See these boxes of these bins over here on the right? That's what they load the apples in out on the field. When they're picking the apples out here and the other types of fruit. They probably have pears here also. Oh, I need to be in another lane. That was almost a Swiftie. Freeway entrance? Where the heck are we going? Oh yeah, this is US 97.
Adam says, is it easier to pick up a load in a trailer, or is it better to bring your own trailer to the company loading zone?
Depends on what you like to do.
It takes.
Oh, well, in the game. Whoa, my game just crashed. Speaking of in the game, that's not okay. Also, G-Hub is wigging out over here. I'm shutting it down. I'm going to relaunch G-Hub in just a moment. And then I will relaunch the game. That's creepy. I rebooted my computer before I started, by the way. Hello. Okay, it should spin my wheel. Right round. There it goes. Okay. Wow. Well, it's going to take a minute. I think I'll do some more shout outs. So that last one that I didn't do yet was Young Master Middle Earth Diaspora. I have no idea what that's about. Taj. Dravko Todoro. Sorry. Izuku Midoriya. Igor 1. Isaiah Johnson. Jay Zurn. How far did we get? How far we got to go? Oh my, we're going down here. Oh, we're not even out of town. We got to redo that whole traffic light thing again. I'll get it right this time. Kareka 79 and bruh. Well, the cars are all gone. I guess the AI haven't rebooted their computers yet. I should get a move on before they show up. Wow. Oh, red light. Yep, this is the one I almost turned left into the things over there.
Alex says, how do you get 1.7 million?
What? I don't have 1.7 million. I have 21.7 million. I have my ways. I have employee drivers, for one thing. I do a lot of driving, for another. And there's money mods. Anytime I set up a new profile, I use a profile startup mod that after you do your first load, it gives you $10 million or euros, and it gives you enough points for or experience for all of the skill points. I do that when I'm setting up a new profile as a content creator. I wouldn't normally do that for my own personal stuff, and I don't recommend it if you're just playing yourself, because you're taking a lot of the challenge away. But I do recommend it for in the Discord for folks who are going to convoy with us, so that they'll have access to all the things that they need to do in a convoy. But in your regular everyday profile, I recommend you don't use it. Or any other money cheat mods. You just taking some of the fun away. The game can be a challenge to learn, and you shouldn't cheat yourself from having that challenge.
Elliot Hallisey says, "Hey, Boominator trucking all night long."
Hey, Elliot. Yeah, I'm even doing some of it over again. Since my game crashed.
Fixer said the coffee banner was blocking the 2 in 21.7.
Yeah, it is. That's why I looked over there. I could see that. Yeah.
Wolf says only 21.7. You're almost bankrupt.
Yeah, some people have a lot more than me. You know, for what we're doing, you know, the money doesn't matter. For me, I'm creating content, and so I need to have all the to be able to do all the things. Oh, let's be in the left lane this time. Oh, it's only 35? Still? The train! Some people will get that reference because it has nothing to do with the train.
Royal Star says, "Hey, Boomer and everyone."
Hey there, T Royal Stars, welcome back. Haven't seen you since yesterday. Glad you're back. All right, this is about where we crashed. Yeah, this is basically taking a little longer than it did before because I had to retrace my steps. I don't know why I have to go all the way down here instead of going in that entrance. But we will follow the red line.
Others asking, "Where are we going?"
Right here on the left. We're just looking for the entrance. Man, I haven't had this many questions about, are we done yet? Are we there yet? Where are we going? Since the last time I took my kids on a family vacation. I'm bored.
Royal Star says that intro music be on point.
So this is not World of Trucks, so I have to check in. Oh, I felt that. It seems like. All right. Where are them little doggies at? Ooh, a tractor. Let's take this job and get on with it. Get on with it. There they are.
Or says, for many years I thought it was train gang, but it was chain gang. And that is something very different.
Yeah. Ooh, I can hear cows.
Careful, Tyler. You may end up getting snagged by Nightbot for too many emojis.
Uh-oh.
Ace the driver says, I saw something that we could get the Mac Pinnacle soon.
Yeah, that was being talked about yesterday. There's some cow booty. So this is 33,000 pounds of live cattle. So I think we should go out a different way. Oh, there's the different way.
These are a pain. Gotta drop the rear suspension to hook up.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Good thing I have those buttons mapped. Oh. Oh, I almost hit that fence. Good thing I was paying attention.
I would say you did with the way the trailer was a little bit angled.
No, the trailer tires came up, rode up the berm. This berm right here. So all this just so I can turn around and go out straight. I could go straight out that way, but I don't want to go that way. This way I'll be able to uncover more road. See you guys. We'll be back later to pick you up. Maybe. Oh, wow. I just don't know why they do that.
She thinks that's a Swiftie.
Well, she thinks everything's a Swiftie.
Tyler Thompson says, how do you drive your truck?
Like this. How do you drive your truck? I guess I
Adam
don't
says,
understand the question.
Adam says, if I damage someone's fence, I say sorry.
Well, yeah, but I didn't hit the fence. What is that noise? Wow, that was weird. What was that noise? Did you hear that rumble? Did that come through the game? Anybody? No, not the proximity alert. That's a very distinct sound. I'm talking about the low frequency rumble.
Was this cattle escaping?
No, I think I would know that too. We're going to Colville. So we're going to go up here and we're going to loop around and then we're going to head north, I believe. Where are we? No. Wait, I'm confused.
Do a loop-de-loop and then a U-turn.
Yeah, what's up with that? We should be headed north, which is the direction we're about to be going, and not going back around the other way. Okay, I gotta look at the map. Explain it to me. Oh, that's why. I thought we were going to come up here to 90 and take it across, but now I can see we're going to go through Kennewick. That's weird, but okay. We're going up here. I think there's a traffic circle. All right, kitty, doggies, cows. That's a proximity alert.
Okay, Tyler, you're probably going to have to clarify what you mean by that, since not sure what you mean by how you drive your truck.
Yeah, how do you drive? With my hands and feet and stuff. I don't understand.
Wolf says the directions say you can't get there from here.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at that train. That's cool. I love that mod.
Rashid says piece of junk.
I don't need that anymore, I think. Oh,
Rick said, or Rashid says, Bedrock should buy some trailer balers.
some. I gotta go in. Did you notice that sign back there with the red LEDs that said open? I think I mentioned it before, but this is like the only way station in the country that I've ever seen, I think, where that open sign, the LEDs are red and not green. Most of them are green. This one is an anomaly. An enemy.
Well, says the Wayman wants a fresh steak.
I could go for a fresh steak. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to reset the trip thingy. That's all right. We won't worry about it on this one. So I think we're going to take 182 up here.
Royal says Boomer looks so serious while driving.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying on task here because I was flummoxed by this whole why are we going south when I think we should go north thing. And I wanted to make sure because I'm not really using the GPS, so I'm trying to make sure I'm paying attention to the signs. Plus, I'm also waiting for Tyler to clarify his question. Now I'm really curious. What is he asking? And now he said something else I can't read.
Yeah. Ryan says, I don't know why SCS is not doing North and South Dakota for the next DLC.
Well, after Nebraska, me too. But they have their reasons. So we're going to go up this way and we're going to take 395 north. And I don't have to look at a map to know that. Yep, 395, Spokane, Kennewick, right lane. Pretty sure we need the right lane. Ooh. You're welcome. Actually, we're not going to Kennewick, we're going north to Spokane, so we're going to be in this lane until we get up here.
Bogdan BD says today, the 21st, is International Hug Day.
Hug Day?
Yeah.
Huh. I told you, I'm not sitting on the same couch as you. And you ain't getting a hug either. Yeah, tomorrow for us. Yeah, for me it's 8 p.m. on the 20th.
Thor gives out hugs every day.
Oh, a bypass. Good. I am tired of getting pulled in. Yeah, I guess the other reason, maybe, is that drive? I'm getting tired and I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. And it's 8 p.m. for me. So yeah, I had a late lunch, but I'm ready to eat dinner.
Wolf is asking Bogdan, what's the future like? Joyce Bogdan says dark.
Oops.
Or adds, and wet.
I'll bet it's cold too. So I think we go to almost to Spokane and then we head north to Colville. Or something like that. Oops, no, we're staying on this. We're not going to Seattle.
Wolf says wet beats the frozen stuff we have now. And Bogdan says -4 Celsius, which is 27 Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wolf, I agree. Rather balmy there, Bogdan. It is -2 Fahrenheit here, where I am.
Well, here's one of those famous detours. Or infamous, depending on your point of view. Oh, stop. Come on, people. Coming over. Whether you like it or not.
AC Port says, boy, those are some mini mirrors.
So we should be able to just go straight at this intersection. At least I hope so. Yes. There's a car going up that on-ramp now. Well, would you look at there?
Ooh.
I hope that's not a company driver. Although that's the kind of thing that happens when you put too much weight in an old trailer. One of the places I used to pick up beer loads at, was actually, it was Coors, well, still Coors, but it's Miller Coors. And we had to make sure that whatever trailer we brought there was not more than 10 years old. And it had to pass an inspection when you got there. And if it failed inspection, you had to leave and go find another trailer. That's not fun. Yeah, I learned to make sure when I knew I was going there, I made sure that wherever I was dropping a load, because I did a lot of drop and hook loads. So I made sure that when I dropped my previous load, that I inspected that trailer myself, the one that I was going to pick up. And if it had anything questionable about it, was more than 10 years old, looked shady or not up to par, I'd find another one if that was an option. Because beer loads are heavy, and what you just saw is what can happen. I don't know that I've ever seen that in real life myself, but I've seen photos of things like that, or more likely the forklift that was loading fell through the bottom, and so somebody could get hurt.
Casey said, "It's me."
It's me.
Probably who was driving that truck.
Oh.
The receipt says must be TK.
No, that's just a failed trailer. If it was TK, it'd be on its side.
Bull says beer companies never overload trailers.
Right.
Susan says, "Do we have insurance, Boomer?"
We do, an ATS. Yeah, they never overload trailers. And when they do, you have to go scale it at a truck stop and then come back with your scale ticket to prove that it's overweight and where. Like too much weight forward, too much weight back that you couldn't adjust off before they'll even put you back in a dock and rework the load. So aggravating. Such a waste of time.
Ryan says, "How do you know how old the trailer is?"
By looking at the data plate. Just like on your car, on the doorpost, when you open the door, there's a data plate that tells all the information about the vehicle. The VIN number, specs. It also tells you the year of manufacture. That's how you know. So if it's 2024, you want to make sure that you're not grabbing a trailer that's older than 2015. There's our 2-hour warning. We still have 27 miles to go, about an hour or so, because we got to go through town. It's things like that detour that lead to delays and cause you to be late.
It says, "I am waiting the day we will drive trucks from HQ company cabin via mega computing PC."
Like in real life?
Rashid says, "So no insurance in ETS?"
Not in the game. That's why when you have to get your truck fixed, you got to pay for the whole thing.
Wolf says, "Really wastes time when they won't cut enough to get you legal until after 4 or 5 times going to the scale. I think they hope the driver will just give up and go with it."
Yeah, sometimes I think that too. Yeah, the loading dock, I mean, they're under pressure to put as much stuff on that trailer to get to the customer as they can. I mean, because they're selling a certain amount of product to the customer, their customer. And they're trying to get it all there on one trailer if possible.
Says you play on PC.
What? Yeah. The only other option is a Mac. Or I guess Linux. Another red light.
Bogna said yes in real life.
What? What in real life? I've already forgotten what we were talking about.
Mega computing PC, driving the trucks.
Yeah, I think the time is coming. It's not necessarily driving the trucks. They'll be autonomous, but monitored by humans, is what I was told by some software engineers that were working on that. They'll be monitored by humans, and that those humans will be able to take over the driving if necessary.
Via remote.
Yeah.
Casey says those hood mirrors don't do justice versus the electronic mirrors.
Well, they're not that big, obviously, and they're far away, relatively. They're really just to help you deal with your blind spots. I see a train.
Wolf says, you've been taking red light lessons from Pugwash?
He's riding in the back. I'm gonna kick him out here pretty soon.
Ryan says the new gaming desktop has an Intel i5 12400F, so it can handle the new update for 150.
Oh, I bet there's some angry cows right now. They all got pushed forward when I hit the brakes. I didn't realize. Oh, geez. I didn't realize that was like coming right up on my delivery. That is one nice thing about a GPS, if I'd have been paying attention to one.
Will said, that explains it. said, you see a train, go slower and count the cars.
I don't like trains that much. Oh, look at the hay bales. They become an obstacle.
Tyler, yes, he plays on PC. All the specs for what he uses are in the description below. AC says Boomer's farms are so different from this.
At some point, I'm going to have to do a dairy farm. I've been thinking about that lately. Okay, we're going straight ahead up here and then to the right. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was worried. I thought it was going to be something hard.
AC asks, is this Hidden Valley Acres?
It looks like it. Well, this certainly took longer than I expected to do this second load.
AC says you're cleared for landing with that approach.
Yep, I guess I'll have to cut back on the yammering at the end.
Landing secured, head for the gate.
Oh, wait, this is not my trailer. I forgot I don't have to turn off the engine. All right, we'll leave it right there. Holy moly, I'm tired and hungry. But that was fun, though. Thanks for the idea of running livestock, because I haven't done that in quite a while. I think that was good. Let's see. I got 4 stars on that. Nice. Ooh, Pilot Bro ran a nice long load and got 4.8 stars. That's cool. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, I got all the shout outs done and we went 2 hours and 28 minutes. Shame on the mess. So let's wrap it up here. Thanks, everyone. I can't even remember if I got coffees. I think I did. I don't remember. Oh, there's even chat revenue. Awesome. I think that was TK. Oh, I need food. Tomorrow we have Sunday Fun Day Convoy in ATS. So join us tomorrow, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. That would be 9 p.m. Central European Time. See you there. Thanks again.